Scorpion wins. Round 2, fight. Finish him. Scorpion wins. Friendship. Friendship?
All right, here we go, guys. You like that? That intro video was the show. That's it. We're done. I put all the work into that intro video. Now we're done. We can move on. But P-Dubs, you're on. We got you. What's up, man?
Not much.
Great show with our boy Larry there. But every time I hear Larry, all I can think of is, you like Dags, do you? You like Dags? You know what movie that is?
No, I like Caravan. Yeah, I like dogs, but I like Caravans more.
Oh, it's great stuff, man.
I have
like
no
Dags,
idea what you guys are talking about right now.
Come on, people in the chat. Wicked Yubnub, Scott, you guys know that movie.
Snatch.
You got to know that movie.
Snatch.
It's Snatch. It's hilarious. But all right, guys. So today we're going to talk a little bit about 1UP. And we're going to dismiss the salutations for everybody because everybody just watched you on your own show. So we're not going to go through that. We can dismiss with the pleasantries, as Darth Vader says.
Hey, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Super Game Room Dudes.
Right? I had to get you guys on. Okay. So we're going to talk about 1UP and a little SNK, and then we're going to get into the family feud, the battle of USA versus Canada. And so everybody knows listening, somebody in the audience, one of our viewers is going to have a chance to win $25 gift card to Amazon. I'm going to give them. Yes.
What?
One of the teams, Canada versus USA, is going to play fast money for a $25 gift card for one of our viewers. So I'm rooting for a tie. So everybody wins. What's up, Eminem? What's up, Sean? Everybody, thanks for watching. Smacks, thanks for joining. So, guys, let's start really quick. I just want to touch on some of these things. I know everybody has done this stuff already, but D-Love, you have the Miss Pac-Man countercade, and I want you to first just tell us about that new video you put out where you got a battery-operated unit in the back to power it.
Oh yeah, so this thing is really nice now, and I've even changed it since then. So now it's totally enclosed. I put some hinges on here, and now you can just open it up, and the battery's inside. So it's a totally standalone unit. You can take it anywhere, put it anywhere, and play Miss Pac-Man and the 4 games that come on it, obviously.
Yeah, I think it's incredible. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, I was watching that video. So if you guys haven't seen it, go to D-Love's channel. He mods this countertop here, and it's a pretty good setup, as Smack says it is. So Play Games doesn't like the trim. So that's the other thing. The pink versus the yellow, I think they're both nice. I think these things are great. I don't think you can go wrong either way. Now, the one thing that Cool Toy said was that the buttons get in the way on the left if you're hand and you have big hands, and that was one of my drawbacks. And then we also had Tech Buzz. They did a video here, as you can see, and he goes through it. He doesn't like those black screws. Does that bother you at all, D-Love? I don't mean, does that bother anybody?
It's only bothered me because I've taken this thing literally apart about 100 times, so they're starting to strip and the colors fade a little bit there. But no, I think the trim is irrelevant. People with the yellow versus the pink, that doesn't make any sense. But the pink one does have that, you can see on the screen where you're showing, has that decal there that we're missing on the yellow one. And I think that's, if you're going to talk about trim and differences, that's the big deal.
The front plate has the nice Pac-Man. How many buttons does yours have on the right? Because
It has two, because you
two.
have Dig Dug. So
Yeah.
Dig Dug 2, you have Dig Dug 2, which has the drill button. And so you have that second button. The first button's for Galaga, obviously, to shoot.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so the one gentleman says it's centered, but on the other one it's not. It's a little more to the left. But anyway, okay. Nostalgia, quick. You like this thing? What do you think?
I like the design of it. I don't know if I'm a purchaser of the smaller cabs. I personally like the really big ones, so I don't see myself ever buying any of the countercades or even the cocktail cabinets or anything like that. I just don't see it for myself personally, just because it's not what I'm into. But I think they did a good job with the design. I have never had one physically in front of me, so I don't actually know in terms of playability how well it is. But I think the design looks nice. And I love their UI. I absolutely love the user interface that they have.
I've always liked the 1UP ones. I think that when it splashes the 1UP logo, on those things, pretty cool. Actually, they did a good job with that.
Yep.
Okay, Michael B, your thoughts really quick.
My thoughts really just mirror nostalgia's. Like the countercades are not something I've ever considered buying from Arcade 1UP. I prefer the bigger machines. This looks really nice. If you're into it, cool. But it's not something I'm looking to buy.
Yeah. P-Dubs.
I actually just placed an order yesterday for
Uh-huh.
one. So I wasn't going to do it, but I couldn't resist myself. I actually ordered the QVC one because I wanted to get the pink trim, I think. Yeah. Okay. So and I'm
Rex,
probably going to mod it anyway.
and if I can jump in, I was more than these two guys. I actually said I wouldn't get a counter K. I don't see the point in it, and but I'm a big fan of Miss Pac-Man, and the bigger size. I have a huge basement down here, so room is not the issue, but I like the line up here. So this NBA is actually my grandson's. So once the Canada border opens up, that's going to go away. So I'm going to fill that spot with probably the shooter. So that's the only reason why I'm not getting the big Miss Pac-Man. And I'm the same way. I mean, if you're watching in my videos, I have clutter over every surface that you can possibly have. And so having a place to put it was my biggest drawback, and which obviously led me to make this where it has the battery, because now it expands where I can put it. Because obviously wherever you put it, you have to have an electrical outlet in order to play it, right?
Right.
And so that is the game changer in my book and in my personal life. I can put this thing anywhere. I can take it to work. I can put it, anywhere. And so
I thought it was
that
an
makes a big
incredible
deal.
mod. That's why. I mean, I wanted to bring it up. I'm like, what a great idea, and I didn't see really anybody else doing that, and which was pretty crazy. I thought, oh wow, I didn't even think of that. But
yeah, it's smart. It's smart. That's what Arcade 1UP should do. They look at these small little portable cabinets. They're so small. Like, it makes sense. Put a battery in them. That way they're truly portable. People can put them. They can sit in bed and play them. You know what I mean? Like, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Okay. Next thing on 1UP, guys. P-Dubs, you just did a video on this. It was funny. I just got some thoughts on the Supreme thing, and let me start by saying this is by no means is a bag on 1UP, because I think they did a fantastic job by signing these guys up, selling more units. They probably charged them more money. It was probably basically the same, cost to them to make them again. We all know this thing's disgusting. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Everybody, hot garbage, no question. But here's my question to you guys. Okay, and Nostalgia, I'll start with you, because my question is, at what point does Midway or the people who gave them the license jump in and go, what did you do to our agreement and the artwork that we licensed you? How are you putting Raiden in this crap Supreme thing and changing everything? Was there some sort of agreement that you think had to be made with their original, contracts and people when they went over this thing?
I'm going to start by saying this, and with these sort of agreements, somebody that I used to be in business with once said to me, "What money can't buy, more money can." And I think the idea behind that is that this brand may not appeal to you and may not appeal to P-Dubs, but there's a huge market for the Supreme brand. And that's going to be your college high school, college aged kind of students that are going to be interested in this. They're the ones who are wearing the merch. They're the ones who are paying the extra cash for these sweaters that are 30% more expensive than any other sweater on the market just because of that logo. So my perspective, it was a smart move. And in terms of like any of the license holders, they'll probably go for it if there's a buck to be had.
If there's enough money in it.
Yeah.
Okay. But where can you draw the line? If they dress great enough in a Trojan's condom, thing, do they say, well, wait a second, is there a line to be drawn? Michael B., what do you think about this? And did they go too far? Did OneUp go too far in allowing this to happen, or was it just a money thing and they said, we'll take it? Because you're right, Supreme has people who will buy that. They have Supreme followers. It's like a cult. So, but Michael B.
I'm going to try to be nice when I say this, but I feel like it's all a bad fever dream because it doesn't really make any sense to me. This came out the morning after we were last on your show when John D was on the One Up Weekly, and I thought that it was a part of the show I might have missed, that this was a joke. So when John D posted this and then Retro Ralph posted the next day, I was like, those guys are hilarious. Look at this joke. It's obviously like a really terrible Photoshop. And then later on that day, it came out from PC Mag that this thing was real. I still don't believe it's real. Like, I've seen some terrible Photoshops of Arcade 1-Up machines, and this one takes the cake. It just looks like really bad Photoshop. But yeah. I guess it's real. It's not something I'm interested in. Kudos to them for getting everybody on board Supreme, and obviously they had to get Midway to agree to it, and this is going to reach out to a new target demographic. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to say. It's not for me. I'm an old man. You can see all the gray hairs in my face, so it doesn't make sense to me. But from a business perspective, who knows? If it gets more people into arcades and we're going to get more licenses because of it, cool.
It's a collectible.
Some of these comments are hilarious, and I'm not showing them all because I get tired of covering up P-Dub's face in the stream. So, D-Love, thoughts real quick?
Well, I had never heard of Supreme prior to seeing this thing here, and so I've done the research there, and obviously they do a limited run of products that they just slap their name on. There's nothing special about it, and people resell them, and they get crazy money for it outside of what Arcade 1-Up is going to sell to Supreme. So it's a brilliant marketing thing for Arcade 1-Up because, one, even at the markup where people are going to pay for this thing, in most cases, people aren't going to be able to get a real arcade machine for those prices. And it's going to drive a lot of people to not be able to get this particular thing, but going to get the regular cabinets instead as the prize. I can't think of the word that I'm trying to say here, but anyway, they're going to buy the regular cabinets as a result of not being able to obtain these things here, which are limited. So it's a brilliant marketing plan for Arcade 1-Up, and I think it's going to help the retro gaming community immensely.
Okay. P-Dubs, I hope people saw your video. If you didn't see it, it's like a 2-minute video last night. P-Dubs basically threw up all over the machine, his monitor, when he saw this thing. But go ahead, P-Dubs, real quick, because I can't wait to get into the.
I think we can sum this up in one sentence. Do you guys remember the movie Spaceballs?
Yeah,
of course. Do you remember when Yogurt was talking with the guy? And he's like, we'll see you again on Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. That's what true. This is. That's what this true. Is. This is Arcade 1-Up, The Search for More Money. That's all I got to say about it. So,
and again, kudos to 1-Up. It's not a bag on 1-Up. They're just doing what they got to do, which is perfectly fine. Now let's move on, guys. I want to do SNK. And I want to talk about the MVSX. Now, everybody and their brother has done a video. I'm not going to go over the same thing. I think PewDiePie did a video on this thing for all, it matters. But I'm tired of seeing, I don't know how to say it. PewDiePie, whatever.
I'm just giving you a hard time, man.
All right. Okay. So if we take a look at this thing again, I have a couple angles I just want to take, guys. And I want to just talk about a couple things here that I like about it. Now, when I first saw this thing, I was like, oh, this is great. I'm like, this is going to be pretty good. And I actually said the same thing when 1-Ups came out. I was so excited when the 1-Up came out, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be the first one to buy this thing. I can't wait. And then the Dimensions came out. the specs came out, and it didn't fit my build, so I never got one. Okay, well, I got one, but not when they first came out. So this thing, as people started doing these videos, the dimensions and the form factor is starting to resemble a 1-Up. We're talking about 57 inches tall. We're talking about a control panel that's 19 inches wide. We have a 17-inch monitor, and we'll get into that a little bit more, the 17-inch monitor, because I want to go over that and some of the things. But my question is, now I'm starting to feel like the original thought I had was this build quality was going to be really good. It was going to be 1/4-inch wood all around, and the joysticks were going to be better, which I can tell you now I'm thinking they're going to be Sanwa or Crown knockoffs. The buttons will be maybe a little bit better. But now I'm starting to think they took the arcade 1-Up model and said, let's make this thing out of this, 1/2-inch whatever plywood. Let's get good graphics. Let's just build something and get it out there for $500. So I think the bar top's going to be good, but I don't know about the whole build in itself and what's going on with this. So go ahead, Nostalgia, talk about this, and then I'll get into some more things that I want to talk about and your thoughts on this.
I don't actually mind the size, and the reason for that is I believe there was a Neo Geo cab that came out that was actually like right in and around this size. I know it was an original cab that came out. I don't remember the name of it, but it wasn't that far off in terms of the size. I actually personally think they've done a good job with at least how it's being marketed right now. I'm still not 100% convinced that there isn't some Photoshop happening in these photos. If you look at that volume knob in the bottom right corner or the top right corner of the control panel, I don't know what it is, but if you zoom in on that thing, man, it looks so Photoshopped and so fake. So I think things are going to change. And there was another thing as well on the back that I saw when I was looking at the ports, where you have a power port and possibly a button, but it looked like there was 3 things. And I talk about it in my video, but I'm wondering if maybe there's an Ethernet jack or something to connect into the internet, because for $500, it's got to be more than just an arcade 1-Up. It's got to be more than just the games on there with no other features. There's got to be something else to it. So
yeah,
that's kind of where I'm at.
Michael B., any thoughts on this?
I think it's pretty cool. I will talk about the size. They were probably understanding that there's a market out there right now for 3/4 arcade cabinets. So they wanted to make something that would fit in with those cabinets and not look too different, something that you could go out and buy and it wouldn't stick out. And they made it an inch shorter so they don't get sued. I think it's great. I'm a little nervous about the controls. I don't know a lot about this yet, but for people like me that have gone out and bought Neo Geo secondary products, like I bought the AES Gold X, I'm questioning whether or not the controls will feel good, because you remember that one, the controls on the actual AES stick weren't so good. So we'll see. I'm interested. I'm going to buy it. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, D-Love, thoughts real quick?
I'm not sure if Arcade 1-Up has any patents on the riser, being smaller and the unit being taller, and if that's why II Arcade and now these guys are doing it the opposite way, where they're doing a countercade with the base. So I'm not sure about that, but I'm always excited about options. I've never been a Neo Geo fan growing up. Most of the things I don't know, I have on my multi-K, and I have discovered a few games that I do like, but it's not something that kicks in the nostalgia, not the nostalgia for me.
I'll take it.
Okay, so it's not something that I am that excited about from the game perspective, but from the business model, I like it. Obviously, it's competition to Arcade 1-Up, and they're going with 50 games versus 3 or 4 games. So that's a good introduction. So I'm all for it. Let's see it get out here, see what people like about it when they get it in their hands.
Yeah. Okay, P-Dubs, because I got a couple things I still want to go over here.
I'm liking this. I'm liking. I loved seeing another competitor come to the market. Obviously, SNK, Arcade 1-Up, that leak happened and that whole deal fell apart, right? And who knows what happened behind the scenes? Maybe they talked, maybe talks failed. Maybe SNK said, you know what, we're going to go with someone else to build this cabinet and build it in a different way, the way we want. With the I love the form factor. I love the right angles on this thing. It definitely is not going to look like a cookie cutter cabinet. I like the fact that for $400-500 you're getting 50 games versus 5. I mean, you can't
Yeah.
argue with it,
Can't
guys.
beat that.
And they're good games. Yeah, they're missing some good ones, and there's an abundance of fighters on here. That is true. But, you are getting 50 good games. Rumors are USB compatible to add more games. There's extra buttons for a reason. I mean, I don't know why
Yeah.
they would put those on there.
Right.
Like, in all honesty, I'm pretty excited. The monitor, though, Rex, I mean, that's what, a 5.4 monitor?
Yeah, we're going to get into that in just a second,
Yeah.
and we'll talk about that 7 mile. I do want to show here. You see, I like how they got these plugs in, like not on the one-ups. You see these red plugs to cover the holes. I really think that's cool that they put that type of detail into it. The other thing I wanted to talk about was this base here.
Yeah.
So you get this base here, and I'm concerned now that the base is going to be two sides that are thicker, half-inch, maybe not even half-inch, because I can't tell if the thickness over here, you see where my cursor is the same thickness as this, but maybe they have some sort of wedge where it kind of sits in on the top and they have some sort of lip. But it's going to be interesting to see how these manufacturers build these pedestals to fit on there sturdy-wise. But my other thought is this front plate and the back plate, or the kick plate and the back plate for the door, I think that's going to be more of a cardboardish, a firm cardboard, just like the one-ups. And the only reason I think that, and if this is thicker, is one reason is the shipping. Because as you add weight to the shipping, man, does it cost a lot of money. So they got to make this thing, as they're going to ship it separate, it would seem, because you see the box of the front, right? If you're shipping it and you make all this stuff out of half-inch or wood, you're adding a lot of weight, and that base not only becomes hard to move for you and I or somebody else, but for shipping costs alone, it's going to be a lot more money. So I'm going to be curious to see how both II Arcade and the Unico or SNK builds come out. Really quick, thoughts on that, Nostalgia? Because you're the one who talked about shipping costs before in one of your streams, and they got to be putting some thought into that.
Yeah, that's a complicated thing, because shipping domestically within the U.S. is one thing, but they're looking at international shipping. They're shipping to Australia. They're going to be shipping to Europe. They're going to be shipping to Canada. They're going to be shipping to I think Russia was on the list too. So I mean, getting product from one spot to another is difficult enough, but when you've got to get two parts of the same piece, that's going to be an exponential. So I think you're probably right in terms of materials used. I don't anticipate the kick plate and the rear plate or the back plate are going to be high quality pieces. I think they're going to be exactly like what we see with the arcade one-up machines.
Yeah. Michael B, anything real quick?
I'm thinking that it's going to be 4 solid pieces, but then again, I could be wrong. But with a base, you've got to make sure that thing's not going to tip over. You got to think safety first, not getting sued.
Right.
I'm going to lean heavily on 4 solid pieces. I'd be surprised if it isn't.
Yeah. Okay. D-Love?
Yeah. The one thing I do want to say, I'm a proponent of the change, the coin box. I'm sorry. So I like that. I like that look. I dislike the games list that Arcade One Up puts on their kick plates. I think it looks horrible. But I agree with Michael. I think it's because you have that heavier top, that base is going to have to be stronger, so you don't have the tipping aspect. Just when you're playing, especially with fighting games, you're tugging on this thing and grabbing on your joysticks. I think that thing's going to have to be a lot stronger than the top. Arcade One Ups is a little different because the mass is the 3/4 size on top, and then you're sitting on this pedestal. The bulk of it's on top. This is the exact opposite. I think that base is going to have to be stronger in order for that thing not to be tipping over.
Right. Okay. P-Dubs, really quick, anything on the base?
NDA.
Okay, let's move on. So one of the things, guys, that a lot of people have said, it's been beaten to a dead horse, this topic, but I'm going to do something a little different here, guys. A lot of people on this thing have looked at the specs, and you'll see them down here. And even Scarlet Sprites, you see on the third line, screen size is 17-inch LCD, resolution 1280 by 1024. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, they thought originally, or they kept thinking even after looking at this, that it would be a 4:3 aspect monitor.
Nope.
Well, it's not going to be. If this is correct, a resolution of 1280 by 1024 is for a 5x4 monitor. So really quick, and I got some, I want to actually go into a little bit of a tutorial here in a second, but if you have a 5x4 monitor, and Nostalgia, you can talk a little bit about One Up and what they were doing. And if you technically put a 4x3 into a 5x4 monitor, you're not going to get, you technically wouldn't get the right width and height, and it'd be a little off. And technically, if you put it in 4x3, you'd have black bars on the top and the bottom. So I'll explain how I know that it's going to be 5.4 and how this converts to a 5.4 monitor, or it's wrong, one of the two. But Nostalgia, can you comment on One-Ups and their 5.4 use in their which ones they use, and playing a 4x3 game on a 5x4? I know it's not that big of a deal, but some people might go, it just is a little scrunched if it's the full screen, or something's a little off.
I don't know exactly 100% all of the cabs that they did that with, but I can tell you that when you're going to be taking any sort of stock standard resolution for whatever a game's built for, and you put it on a screen that isn't designed for that, it's the same idea when you take like an old a 4x3 Super Nintendo game and try to put it on a widescreen TV and you stretch it to fit. It changes the way the game feels. Everything kind of is a little bit off. And when you're talking about, a 4.3 to a 5.4, there's not a huge difference. The average person, they probably won't notice. But for the people who are really familiar with those games, there's going to be a little bit of like, okay, it doesn't feel 100% the way it should. So it's not ideal. But right. In the grand scheme of things, I don't know how big of a deal it is, right. Especially if you've got the option to adjust. Because if you can set it to a 4x3 with a little bit of black bars, maybe you prefer that. Options are going to be what really is going to be the deciding factor in terms of user experience there.
Right. Okay. Really quick, I'm going to move on because I want to get to the fun stuff, the Family Feud. We're giving away $25 possible Amazon gift card when we play Family Feud. But here's what I wanted to show you guys is, and this is just a lesson because people get this wrong all the time, and forgive my poor Photoshop. But when we talk about monitor size, and I'm hoping to give some education to people in the chat, and as well as anybody who watches this afterwards. When you have a aspect ratio, it corresponds to a specific ratio of resolution, horizontal to vertical. So when we talk about 16:9, normally it's in a 1920 by 1080. When we talk about 4:3, it's normally in a 1440 by 1080. Now it can go lower, but the ratio corresponds to that resolution. So when we talk about 5:4, a 1280 by 1084 is a 5:4 resolution. Okay. Now, when we talk about aspect ratio and the relation, if you divide the ratios, you have to get the same number or result in order to have the correct pixelation in the monitor, in order to get the best picture. So 16:9 is 1.78, 1920 by 1080 is 1.78. You go to the 4:3, right? A 4:3 is the 1.314. So you see how this makes sense, right? So if they're saying that the resolution is 1280 by 1084, you're getting a 5.4 monitor in there, or they F something up royally, okay? Or it's just wrong. That it's a wrong resolution factor. Do I make sense, guys, or is this completely ridiculous? And you're like, Rex, you're a moron. What is it? Go ahead, Michael B.
When I agreed to come on the show, I was told there will be no math.
Well, I just wanted people to kind of understand. And I did a video maybe a year or two ago on this complete subject. And it's so stupid, the video I did, but I got so mad with people confusing aspect ratio and resolution. And there's a lot more to it than what I just showed. But I just get confused when people don't put the 2 and 2 together and they misspeak about resolution, aspect ratio, what correlates to what correlates. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, all right. Wicked Yub Nubs. Thank you. All right. There we go. I'm a janitor. Yeah, I'm a janitor. How you like them apples, buddy? I'm a janitor.
I love that comment.
Some people get that. I didn't do I did do my homework on this, but if you go back on my channel, you'll see I did this a year ago. I showed people that this is how it works. Okay, and I hope people get a good understanding and Battle Cry thought it wasn't the size of the monitor, it's how you use it. The size of the monitor really doesn't bother me 17-inch because you sit so close to it. But for me, it bothers me because I'm too big and I like to play two people side by side. So I want a bigger monitor. I like the 22-inch and so on. Okay. What else on that? Anything else, guys, on the Goodwill Hunting. Yes, good Rex hunting there. Anything? Go ahead, Michael B. Anything else on the SNK?
Yeah, going back to just the monitor size, I think Restelja really put it out there. It depends on the options. They can just put it out like it is. We're going to see some shimmer with the graphics where they're slightly altered. But if they put some options there, like give us pixel perfect, give us stretch, I think that'll work out fine and that'll appease everybody else. If not, we're going to get cannon fodder for reviewers. So that'll be #1 topic in all their videos. The aspect ratio isn't correct. So get ready for a slew of reviews like that.
And it goes back to we talked about it on the last show, and John D said on one show, he's like, well, we just wanted to get the aspect ratio correct. That's why the Pac-Man has black bars on the top and bottom. Really? Because you had 5.4 monitors on a lot of your other arcade one-ups, and you filled the screen completely. So you didn't get the aspect ratio to the native resolution on those games. You did what you probably was right, which was fill the screen up, because nobody likes black bars on the top or bottom or left and right. So unless you have some sort of bezel border. So that's kind of the whole point of this as well, this tutorial. Okay, guys, let's get to the feud, right? Let's get to the feud. Can you hear that?
No.
I can't wait. No?
No, I'm joking, man. Yeah, we
It's going
can
to be on you, Restelja. I'm going to Okay, guys, everybody in the chat, here's who's going to play for $25. I'm going to bring up a picture of a video game character. The first one to get this picture right, the name, I just need the first name of the person. The first one to get it right is going to have a chance to win a $25 gift card when we play Family Feud Fast Money. Okay, and I'll explain that in a second. You guys ready? First one to name this character is going to be eligible for a $25 gift card. Are you guys ready? And guys,
viewers
help me.
Only, just be clear.
Viewers only. You don't count
Viewers
Restelja. Come on, man.
No, I was trying to be
Restelja.
clear so everybody knew.
So this is for the viewers?
This is
for
only
the
the
viewers.
viewers.
Only.
All right,
Put who this. It's like my trivia, P-dubs. You know how I bring up a black and white picture of somebody and I say the first one to name it wins? We're doing the same thing. This is who's going to get to play for the $25 gift card, or at least be eligible. Here we go. Watch the chat, guys. Whoever does it first. Ready? And I'm watching in the StreamYard. Here we go.
Here we go.
Who is that character? Just out of curiosity, do you guys know?
Dennis Rodman.
No, don't say. Don't give me an answer. Just tell me if you know or not. I don't want to know the answer.
That's actually an easy one.
I thought it was pretty easy, and actually, Maximilian Dude has been doing this guy a lot lately. It's not Khan. It's Willie G. Willie G got it with Dan. You guys agree Willie G was first here?
From what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Okay.
It looks like, yep.
Kamla a little bit late. So Willie G, you got to stick around for the next few minutes. We're going to play Family Feud, and you will be eligible for a $25 Amazon gift card if your team that you'll be with will win. So I should have done one on each, like each guys gets a team, but that's not how we're doing it this time.
Oh, it's Homer Simpson.
So
Yeah.
here's what we're doing, guys. Whoever wins the Family Feud is going to play Fast Money. And if you score 200 points on the Fast Money, you're going to win Willie G a gift card. Okay. You guys get that? Everybody get that? Willie G, you got it? Everybody knows? Okay.
Is Willie G subscribed to my channel? Because if not, I'm throwing it.
He does not. He doesn't count if he's not subbed to either of our channels, is how it will be.
So if Team Canada wins, is it a $25 Canadian gift card? So roughly around $4 American?
3 cents for the Americans? No. No. Okay. So are you guys ready to play the feud?
Yes, sir.
You guys know the drill here. You got to turn off your chat, unfortunately. Okay. Unfortunately, you're going to have to turn off the chat. And somebody. I love this.
Living in America, James Brown.
I love that Rocky movie where he's kind of and
Now, this is my first time, Rex. How do you buzz in?
Well,
you have to punch your camera.
That's what she said, Carl. That's what she said.
The first one to put their finger up goes. Okay.
You can't see my finger.
Willie G says he's subscribed to all our channels. Okay, so who's gonna go? We're gonna go Restelja versus P-dubs first. Okay.
No.
What? Oh, yeah, we're going to do Restelja versus P-dubs. I love when Drago's sitting in the ring. And he's like, what is this? You know? And everybody's living in America.
Coast to coast. On the highway.
Okay. So we're going to have one video game question, and 2 of the other ones will not be technically video game related. Okay. So here we go. First one to put one up goes first. Okay. P-Dubs, get your hand out there. Name a way people communicated before texting was invented. Nostalgia.
Phone calls.
Phone calls. Show me, and let me get ready here. Phone calls. Phone call. Number one answer on the board. You guys will play. And just so you guys know, Nostalgia, you're supposed to, and Michael B, when your teammate gives an answer, you're supposed to go, good answer, good answer. We don't have that type of, audience in our background here, so we cannot do that. But okay, let's get the question up here so everybody can see it. And what we have here again and is name a way people communicated before texting was invented.
Good question.
Michael B, you're up.
Letter mail, standard mail.
Good answer. Hooray.
Show me letter mail. Good answer. Now, this is funny you say that because obviously you just got a letter, Michael B. And the one thing I wanted to ask you on your letter, on your video, the first thing you say is, so-and-so sent so-and-so who's from Canada, and I couldn't tell if you said he was 15 years old or 50 years old.
58.
58 years old. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. I was like, oh. Okay, guys, here we go. Back to you, Nostalgia.
Email.
Email.
Email was around before texting.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm wrong, though.
No, you're not necessarily wrong. Show me email.
I'm wrong, then.
Yeah, you're wrong, but I don't want to give away a hint, but you're wrong. One buzz. Back to you, Michael B.
In person. They just walked up and talked to each other.
Show me. Talk to each other.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Name a way people communicated before texting.
What about something like, I don't know what the proper name it. It's not social media, but like AOL Messenger or like those like online chat types of systems.
Yep. Messenger system.
Yep.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Good answer.
Show me.
Final answer, Regis.
Show me AOL Messenger.
Number 2.
Oh,
wow.
man.
Oh, no. I think I don't want to give any hints, but you guys, no. I think you gotta. I don't want to give any hints to the USA team. So 20 seconds for the USA team, and why didn't you tell me I still had Willie G's comment up on this so I can get it off there so we can see P-Dubs. And P-Dubs, that's for all your microphone issues that you always bring to my stream.
How does my microphone sound? It
sounds great to me.
You're using the right microphone this time.
Yeah. So D-Love,
I am.
You guys get to coordinate and try and steal here.
Okay, P-Dubs, what you want to do? Say you want to say
we got
pager or pigeons? What do you think?
Well, that's the thing is I'm thinking either pager, telegram, or fax machine. Which one do you think we should go with?
Let's go with
pager.
Fax.
You
don't like it? All right, let's go with pager. Answer. We'll go with pager then.
You want to go with pager? All right. Pager, Rex, show us pager.
Okay, for the steal, show me pager.
Yeah! All right now. Good answer.
Is it gonna be like Morse code up there or something like that?
Well, I might have gave Morse code for a lot of people said fax for this one. Telegram. So Telegram is kind of like Morse code, I guess, and that was one of the answers. Telegram was 4.
Yeah, we were going to say Telegram.
Yep. What was the last one? Smoke signals?
And the last one was, somebody actually mentioned it. It was
smoke signals.
Carrier pigeon.
We had all 3 answers there, P-Dubs.
You guys really did. I'm like, well, they can only. I'm like, don't pick facts because you guys are going to get it. You already got the other 2 that you need.
So how many points did we win? And why do I look like Scott?
You got 1 point.
P-Dubs, there's so much going on here. It's too hard for me.
We won the first one, right?
Won the first one. Everybody who follows us, it's a best of 3. And there we go. A lot of people did say pagers. Good answer,
You
guys.
believe in miracles.
Nostalgia wasn't born yet in this era. And, you know, that's one of the things
not
with
fair.
this is it does say, and this is why Nostalgia isn't winning. It says ages 10 and up. So, I mean, that's...
Well, his birthday's today, so
Oh,
he's
man,
11.
I can't get any love from anybody. That's because Nostalgia played a prank on me this morning, and it was pretty rough, and he knows what I'm talking about. So I had to get him back. Okay, guys, next question. Top 8 answers on the board. Okay, top 8 answers on the board. Here we go. We're going with D Love and Michael B.
All right.
All right, and the question is...
Uh-huh.
Name a popular or top-selling Nintendo Entertainment System game. D Love.
Super Mario Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers. Show me Super Mario Brothers. If I can get it to go here. Where's my thing? You guys probably know that is going to be on here. Show me Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Super Mario Brothers. 1, 2,
What do you want to
3.
do, Pete? Do you want to play or pass? We can
You
play or
only
pass.
No option.
You don't get to pass.
You know
No
what?
option.
You know what, Detroit
No
Love? We're gonna play, baby. We're gonna
Let's
go
do
for
it. Good answer.
We're gonna
Good
play.
answer.
We're gonna
That's
play.
right.
We're
You
gonna.
guys all got your
fucking
chat closed,
down.
right? I don't want you guys having your chat open.
Canada's going down. We're under private chat. No cheating. Let's
No
go.
cheating.
They're
Okay.
going down. All right. Popular NES game. What do you got for us, Detroit Love? Let's see.
No, you're next.
You're up.
next.
Oh,
you're
I'm
next.
next. I'm next.
10
Okay.
seconds.
Wait. Oh, wait. How much time do I got?
10 seconds. I'll
Oh
start the
shit!
time.
10 seconds. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. Legend of Zelda.
Show me Legend of Zelda. Number 3.
Yes!
Back to you. Back to you, D Love. And sorry,
Mario
I can't show
Kart.
sorry, I can't show the answers. But,
Mario Kart.
It's gotta be an NES game, right?
No.
I can't help him on that. The answer was Mario Kart. Show me Mario Kart.
Oh, that was 3D. That was Super
Mario
64.
Kart was on the
Okay.
SNES.
Okay.
All right. My turn.
Okay. Back to you,
Yes.
P-Dubs.
Punch Out. Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Show me Punch Out.
Oh, come
No
on.
Punch Out, P-Dubs. No
What?
Punch Out. I'm going to give you guys a hint before. Name a popular top-selling NES game. And I'll be honest with you guys. This is technically not from my Family Feud game. I made this one up, okay? I made this one up to a certain extent. So I did use some data and some polling, but technically I made this one up, okay? And somebody got one in the chat. I can't say who, but there are some correct answers in the chat. There's also a bunch of wrong ones. So who's up now? Who was that?
Me.
P-Dub.
All the extra time didn't help me at all. But I'm going to say Rat Racer. That's one I played a lot.
That's it,
Actually,
Mike. We gotta.
we got to move the things. Hold on. Show me Rad Racer. No good, man. I can't believe you guys aren't getting these. I guess this question was too hard. So back
right.
to you guys for the steal.
Okay,
Go ahead
so
and
Mike,
collaborate.
I got a big list. We got Castlevania, we got Donkey Kong, Mega Man, Metroid, Duck Hunt, Kirby,
Go Mega Man.
Kid Icarus,
Mega Man.
Well, you
Go Mega
Battletoads.
Man.
Mega Man.
Go Mega Man.
Mega Man, I'm good with.
Pick one.
Pick one.
Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Which Mega
Me-
Man?
Mega
Doesn't
Man's your
have to.
final
Come on,
answer.
look, the Legend of Zelda's on there for 1 and 2, and Super Mario 1, 2, 3. Mega Man, there's 6 of them.
Show me Mega Man. No Mega Man.
No way.
Mega Man.
Good thing he didn't say
Gosh.
Duck Hunt.
Is Castlevania?
Tony M. I'm going to show that one. Tony M. on the board here. Gosh, you guys disappoint me, man. Disappointing for sure.
Well,
Think
we're
eight
disappointing
was terrible?
winners over here. So
You guys are the
Turtles.
winners, and you guys get to play fast money next. Awesome. Okay.
Wow.
I'm trying to look if anybody else. Pro wrestling is incorrect. Blaster Master is incorrect. Somebody said Sonic is not NES. Let's go with number 7. Show me 7.
Golf.
Golf?
Golf.
Golf?
Is what top selling game. Show me 6. Oh, wait. I got to go with Fireland there. Fireland, my friend. I'll open it up for you. Tetris was on the list.
Was Dr. Mario?
Hold on. We're getting there. We're getting there. I like that answer. Show me number 5.
what about number 6?
Dr. Mario. You should have said that one, Michael B. RC Pro-Am, somebody said here. And Devil Waldo says golf. Contra was an answer. Anybody know number 6? Can you guys guess?
Is it Metroid?
I thought Metroid was a good answer, but as not one of the top selling games, it was Excite Bike, which was a great game during the time. No, you guys don't like that one. And 2,
What about Duck Hunt? Is that number 2?
Duck Hunt. Yeah, that's number 2.
Wow.
Duck Hunt.
Yeah, when
Guys
you said that, nostalgia, I'm like, I hope he don't go with that one. 'Cause that's-
somebody said Duck Hunt, and I was like, oh,
They made 6 Mega Man games, Mega Man 2 and 3. You're telling me? I can't believe this. I don't know where you get your
Well,
stats from.
losers always say that.
Wait. The Canadians are claiming this is rigged.
Right, the Canadian is rigged. But
Yeah, we didn't
if you
have that in
look at
America.
the top selling games of NES games, those no Mega Mans are on the list. I
Nope.
think the closest was like 14 or something. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. USA doesn't disappoint. USA
We
wins the one, and now you guys get to play for fast money. So
All right, P-Dub, you going first or
Really?
second, P-Dubs?
Willie, I hope you're still in the comments, Willie, because you are going for
We're going straight into fast money now, right?
straight into fast money. But
So
I
I can
need,
open up my comments.
you can open up your comments.
Living in America.
I'm gonna
And,
take the extra
P-Dub,
time there, P-Dub.
Who's going to go first?
I guess I'll go first.
Okay, there we go. P-Dubs.
So what happened? Where'd he go?
He has to go away because he can't answer these questions.
Wait,
How's
Hold on,
he
hold
going to know when to come back?
Just
what
come
is-
back. When we go like this, that means you can come back, D-Love, when you see me waving my hands.
What is fast money?
Okay? D-Love, when you see me waving your hands, you can come back in. Okay? You can mute yourself or mute the audio, but
That's right, Scott.
Okay.
This is P-Dub's redemption.
here we go.
The feel to be a
Now,
loser.
Michael B, do you have a pen or a pencil? Can you write down-
I got one. I can
and
take
do the
notes.
math when we do it. Okay, ready, P-Dubs?
I'm ready. I was born ready, Rex.
You get 25 seconds from the time I finish the first question. And here we go. You're playing for a $25 gift card for Willie.
Okay.
All right. I'm not going to cheat, Willie. I'm not going to fluff the points. I'm going right off my Family Feud here. It is what it is. I don't really have any special effects here for this one, but here we go. P-Dubs,
Yes.
name something that people pull down.
Pants.
Name a kind of place where it's easy to catch other people's germs.
Hospital.
Give me a word that rhymes with flower.
Sour.
Name something that you wish worked better.
Your manager.
What food are you most likely to pig out on?
Pizza.
I'll give you pizza right as the buzzer went up. Okay. So here we go. Name something that people pull down. You said pants, right?
Yep.
God, it's not even on here, really.
Is it 0?
I'm going to go 0. Oh, no, sorry. 2, clothes, 33. I didn't see that. Sorry, my bad. I'm going with clothes. I'm looking for pants, and it's clothes, 33. Yep. Okay, name a kind of place where it's easy to catch other people's germs. You said what?
I said hospital.
Hospital.
I'm going to go with doctor on that one, 33. Top
Nice.
answer.
Nice.
Give me a word that rhymes with flower.
I said sour.
Sour, 6 points.
Nice.
Name something you have that you wished worked better.
His manager.
That was a joke.
Nothing there. Which food are you most likely to pig out on? Pizza was 12.
Okay.
Okay. I thought when you answered the name something you wish worked better, you were going to say an arcade 1-up, but
Oh,
Oh,
no. Come
man.
on. Come on. It's a 6 out of 10. Rex.
Here's the thing: is if other people were in the audience, they'd actually laugh at that. But
Yeah.
I got 4 people here, and nobody finds my humor funny. So
I think you're hilarious. Rex. That's why we're.
oh
I'm
god,
just excited that USA won again.
Well,
D-Dubs. Okay, how many points does he have?
84.
84. That's it.
That's it.
Oh,
33
God,
plus
you're in
33
trouble.
plus 6 plus 0
Why
plus
am I
12.
in trouble?
Well, he's
you're
got to
not
get
you, your team is in
116
trouble. Your team is in trouble. You got to get 116 points to get the $25 gift card. Come on,
116. But we're at 84.
back.
Right?
Come back. We're ready for you, D-Love. Hopefully he's not watching YouTube on his phone and getting some answers going. But while we're waiting, I'll go to Nostalgia. If I was doing this for
I'm
you,
busy making notes here, okay?
making
just
notes.
joking.
Okay, Michael
I'm
B,
joking,
come
I'm
on. Let's
joking.
play while we wait for D-Love to
Sure.
come back.
Nostalgia, there's not going to be a test later. Like
What did you name something people pull down?
I had to write Carl and
A
then
lever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait a minute, guys. If
What?
you weren't on our last show, it's Nostalgia's birthday. Happy birthday!
It
Nostalgia.
is. Happy birthday, Nostalgia. We
Thanks, man.
gotta do that.
I appreciate
Will
it.
you text D-Love P-Dubs and tell him we're ready for him?
He's
I mean,
auditioning for American Idol right now.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Living in America.
Name. Oh, here he goes. Yeah, we're
come on,
good. Get in here.
Get in here. Okay.
Good.
Oh, he put the glasses on. That means it's scary.
Whoa.
That puts him
like,
at an unfair
Are they
advantage.
waving their hands?
Okay, so here we go. He got 84 points, so you need 116. Okay.
Okay.
D-Love, we give you 30 seconds, okay, on the timer after I start the first question. If you hear me go, bam, bam, try again, that means you duplicated one of his answers. So I'll go, bam, bam, try again, okay?
Okay.
Come on, D-Love. He says he needs you to come through. The pressure's on. I love this. I put the pressure on you guys for this. He was doing another Miss Pac-Man mod. Were you working on a mod or something back there, D-Love? Okay, here we go.
I'm excited.
Let me get the timer ready. This is kind of hard to manage here. Here we go. Name something that people pull down.
Window.
Name a kind of place where it's easy to catch other people's germs.
Hospital.
Bam, bam. Try again.
School.
Give me a word that rhymes with flower.
Tower.
Name something that you wish worked better.
Computer.
Which food are you most likely to pig out on?
Pig out on pizza.
Try again.
Shoot. Onion. I don't know.
Onions.
Pig out on candy.
Man, onions.
All right,
Whatever.
all right.
Where'd that come from? Where onions come from?
Guys, there were some good answers in there. I think we got a chance.
Hold on,
Now,
wait. Was the last answer onions?
I'll give you another chance for the last answer because I want him to have a chance. Willie, which
Yeah.
food are you most likely to pig out on?
They come in bags.
Chicken.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
Acceptable answer. Let's do it. Okay, here we go.
I have faith. It's gonna happen, Willie.
Name something that people pull down. What was the answer? Windows.
Windows.
4 points for window.
Nah.
I thought it would be better. I thought it would be a lot
Pants.
better.
What was the
Pants
number
is
one
what?
answer?
Number one,
I picked pants.
shades, blinds. Okay.
Oh,
if anybody-
Ah, that's Windows. That's
That's
Windows.
Windows.
Come on. Who does this?
Should we
You
give
want
him
the
window for that, guys? It says window is specifically on here. I can't give you give you window when window is specifically on here and shades is specifically on here. So
All right.
Rigged.
number one answer was shades.
All right.
Name
4 points.
a kind of place where it's easy to catch other people's germs.
He said school. Big money, big money, big money.
Nothing on school.
What?
The answers were doctor, bathroom, bus, train, store, theater, work, office.
Wow.
Were all the answers. I
All
thought that
them
was a
German
good
kids.
answer too. Give me a word that rhymes with flower.
Tower.
Tower, the second answer on the board, 16 points. 16.
Yeah,
You
we're
needed to
done.
say
Power.
Super Mario, man. Flower.
Power.
Yeah, I started to say power.
Power was 52 points. Power.
Yeah, I started to say power too.
Power was 52 points. Yeah, everybody doesn't like Rex's judging. It's just like my trivia show. I hear you. It's no different than my real trivia show.
Sorry, Willie.
Name something you have that you wish worked better.
He
It
said
says
computer.
computers.
Second answer on the board, 11 points. You
Aw.
had car number 1, TV remote, I don't know, my body, washer dryer, and phone.
Yeah, but
Okay. Which food are you most likely to pig out on? Meat, chicken. Meat chicken is the number 1 answer with 22 points.
nice.
Hold on, wait.
How many-
Meat and chicken is the number one answer?
Yes, meat chicken to pig out on. And then you have ice cream, seafood, pizza, candy, chocolate, and chips. Because you were saying bags of chips, Nostalgia.
Yeah.
So what was the total points, Nostalgia? Survey says
Not enough. And I forgot
Not
to add them
enough.
up. Give me 1 second.
Well, 137 between the two of us.
but
We
Willie,
need... Oh, go ahead. Yep.
What do we
Willie,
need?
we know you didn't get it. It was a little low. You got 137 between the two of you guys.
Yep.
I'm a little disappointed, but Willie, just for participating, I'm going to give you a $15 gift card to Amazon. Just send your email to TheRexerShow@gmail.com. Send me your email, TheRexerShow@gmail.com, and we're going to give you a $15 gift card just for participating and watching the stream.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
Team
like
Canada
that, guys.
Team Canada will receive a participation trophy.
I don't
Worry
want
about
your
it, guys.
participation trophy.
Team USA though will relish, and we're just going to be talking shit all week. Sorry.
Where the hell did onions come from? I hate.
I don't know what you were thinking. I'm like, I still gave you another one. It didn't matter. What are we going to do about that?
Guys, give the video a thumbs up for Rex. This was a great show, and give it a thumbs up because Team USA won.
Team USA, guys, took the belt back, and hopefully we'll do it again sometime. I actually have some other type of trivia things at the end with viewer participation. And if you haven't seen my trivia stream, I'm bundling them up together kind of in one. We'll still do the trivia streams. We'll still do playing and trivia streams. But for now, we're gonna say goodbye, everybody. Let's get off this stream. We've all been streaming forever. So thanks everyone for joining. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you like the show. Take care.